Hello everyone, this is Jim and welcome to episode 6 of O2 Minecraft. It's been a while since we last saw each other, but I haven't been idle in that time, and we've got lots of things to show and lots of things to test out. So I think the first thing we should do is probably go and have a check of our Lunium and mana that we set up last time. It's been going gangbusters. It's been doing really well since we had all that set up. We've been getting heaps of loot out of it. Got to the point where I had to even start sort of semi-sorting it out here. Even still, we've been having to empty these chests occasionally, so heads galore, player heads galore there. I even got a few for me, which is good, finally. There's a lot of stuff we could probably... Well, I haven't really thrown anything out that we've been getting yet. And I think my sleeping bag should end up in here. So lots of heads, lots of blood magic stuff, heaps of dark brutes and from the Ender IO and things, so the dark steel is handy. I've already emptied out a lot of Ender Lily seeds, so I've got heaps of those just lying around now. Unfortunately, it would be good if we could melt these down for the dark steel, but we can't by the looks of it. Lots of abyssal craft stuff, open blocks. Some of this stuff could probably throw out, I guess. Plenty of food, good food from Harvest Craft. Lots of hearts these give, so often come up here and pick off all the food from here. Thorncraft and Britannia stuff we've got coming in. So again, I haven't done any Thorncraft really, so I'm not sure how worthwhile any of this stuff is, but we'll find out eventually. And then just vanilla stuff. Been getting heaps of nether quartz and ender pearls. Lots and lots of these records which could probably throw out. We've got so many of these now. And then the leftovers. So what I wanted to do today, we've been getting heaps of these various scepters and things from Lycanites mobs. So we've got a whole big chest full of these things, and I think today would be a good day to actually have a bit of a play and test out what these do. But before we get on to that, just do a quick run around and show you what we've been up to. Paths, lots and lots of paths. Tried to sort of... It's all well and good having lots of buildings just sitting out in the middle of nowhere, but because they're all sort of different styles and things, they're not really connected in any way, so I thought we'd get some paths in place. If we have a look at the map, you can see we've got lots of paths all joining up to all various buildings and parts of the map, but we don't kind of use them very much. We've got these Ender IO travel anchors around everywhere, but I've made sure to sort of include them in amongst the path structure here. What else? We've done also the portal room here. I've finally built something out of that. Made a nice little bridge here. Good old multi-part. Can make a nice little bridge, nice little stone bridge. And then with the heads, I went and got some heads to decorate the whole room. Yeah, very cool. So we've got a nice sort of the ineffable glass from extra utilities, so mobs don't come through there, but we can just walk in and out. So a bit of safety there. And yeah, so it's sort of an inner and an outer layer before we go to the nether. Having said that, my death count's what, 77 now, so yeah, I'm still dying a lot. Things are still managing to kill me in the nether and not in the nether around here too. So let's see, I think I'll get some of those scepters and things together and then we'll go and have a play. So you can see in this gold chest here we've got heaps and heaps of stuff to play with. I've tried out one of them I think, but a lot of these, there's things like, where's one of them? Places Scorch Fire, summons a cinder minion. Not sure how the minions work with Lycanites, but so we'll try and get, if I can click on anything. There we go. One of each, I think, would be a good way to go. And I think, well, we sort of need something to shoot at too. And I think for that, we've got up here, heaps of broken spawners and things probably mainly from the abandoned cities and things that have generated as part of the world. But we also got these actual pig spawners as well that are intact. So these might be the way to go to actually just test on some pigs. They can be the pigs can be our guinea pigs. So we'll take one of these as well, and then we'll just find a spot um, out away from things, because I think some of these scepters and things place lava and fire and stuff. So we want to make sure that we're away from the main base here before we start, shooting these things around. So I'll find us a spot and we'll have some fun. Well, I think this looks like a suitably devastated area for us to do some more damage. It looks like quite a few meteors have fallen here and and done a lot of damage. There's a lot of meteorite rock there, which would give us a lot of XP if we mined that up. But yeah, not now. So let's see where we put our little piggies. About down in here, little crater. And let's see, what do we start with? What's this guy? Low damage, venom shot scepter. Low damage, rapid fire, applies poison, places poison clouds. Come on, pig. We want some pigs. Huh. So, pull back and it shoots. Poison damage, poison clouds. Okay. It'll be helpful if we have some pigs. Wait. We'll wait a second, get some pigs. Alright, we've got some pigs now. I ducked back to the base and grabbed a couple of other of the pig spawners, and I flew the ship back rather than up there, rather than walking all the way. And hopefully there won't be any collateral damage onto the ship. So, what was the first one? Applies poison and places poison clouds. Well, he's definitely poisoned. With poison clouds that temporarily... Yep, so he's getting into the poison cloud. Yeah, nice. That could... Not sure how much it'll affect a... Was it low damage? So yeah, it might not be too good for most hostile mobs. What's this one? Laser. That's pretty cool. Medium rapid fire causes fear. I have no idea what fear is. Sounds good anyway, the fear. So they just go berserk or something. Not sure about that one. Alright, what else have we got here? Places fire, that could be interesting. And places lava, that could be very interesting. Applies dig speed slowdown. Okay, not sure. But let's try this one. The places fire. This could be dangerous because we could end up getting some of those. Which are the ones that spawn in fire? The things. Okay. Oh, yep. Is anything going to spawn in that? What about this places lava one? What if we get down that hole there? Charge up and let go. Whoa. Does it last, or is it just moving lava? Okay, so it's not a lava source. And the fire burn. Did it burn out? Yeah, okay. So maybe it doesn't place lava source, just moving lava. What's this one? High damage, charge up, and applies dig speed, slow down. So I'm holding onto it and then release. And I missed. Well, that was an instant kill, so a bit hard to test that one. Does it actually do any damage to the terrain? No. Okay. Spray fire. Applies fire. Places water. Applies fire. Places water. High damage, sparks fly off. Okay, so what's this one? Let's see, the Ember Scepter. If we shoot it, does it? Maybe it just burns. Ooh. Sometimes they seem to get stuck and continually shoot. Maybe, I'm not sure if that's a feature or a bug. Applies penetration, places water. I wonder if you could shoot this one in the nether, because that could be handy in the nether. I wonder if it places water in the nether. Yeah, that's something to test. Sparks, high damage one, charge up, applies wither. Wow. Applies wither, sparks fly off. That's like the Caker demons in the nether. That must be crafted. All these can be crafted. In fact, it's just we're getting them all from the loot chest. So, okay. So there's a few of them. What's this guy? Mid damage, triple pulse fire. Okay. Yep. Not bad. Not bad. As we just sleep through the night. So yeah, some interesting weapons here. I suspect these are probably the things you want to be using when you're trying to kill the Lycanites mobs, because I think some of the mobs ignore armor, which is probably why we've got good armor but we still die. Oh, hello. Oh, that's a nice one. High damage, charge up, lasers fly off. Arcane laser storm scepter. That's a nice one, isn't it? Ooh. Yeah, alright, we're definitely going to have to try some of these out in the nether, I think. Some of these high damage ones in particular. And maybe the water one, give that a go. The places water in the nether, see what happens in there. So, effective as on hit, applies poison. Chance of summoning Remobra minion. We might leave these minion ones for today, and I'll look into them a bit more. Low damage. I think we killed all our pigs. They're pretty slow to spawn, hence that's why I got the 3 spawners, but yeah, see, low damage. Don't want the low damage ones. Are there any others we haven't tried? Mid damage, rapid fire, implies slow down. Wow, that slowed him down a lot, didn't it? And I think I didn't have enough room in my inventory, so frost webs. What else? High damage, frost fire and frost clouds, and low damage ice fire, and low damage fast rapid fire. We might as well shoot them all. Seeing we've got them all here. Actually, while we're waiting for the pigs to spawn. Plenty of cooked stuff and good XP. Nice. Okay. So what was this one? Low damage rapid fire, places frost webs. So if we just... okay. Those things. So it slows him down. I guess he's not actually taking any damage while he's in the frost web, is he? So what about this one? Higher damage, so it places frost fire and frost clouds. Ah, okay. And eventually, okay, so the frost fire and then that dissipates and we get those frost clouds. Okay. Cool. What was it, a high damage? So it's the one we could definitely try out in the nether, see if it's how it does. And this is a low damage one, ice fire. Okay, some more of that fire, but without the webs the clouds afterwards. What's this one? High damage applies fire, places hellfire. Oh, that green fire from what we're seeing in the nether. And that's what makes that sort of desolate sort of wind sound. Nice, nice. Any others we haven't tried? Chance of something. Oh, that's the summoning, one of the summoning ones. We'll leave that for the moment. Well, there we go. So a good variety of swords there that I think we'll take some into the nether and have a go with them. But we won't do that today. I think we'll move on to something else now that we've had a bit of a play. One issue we found we've been having lately is we're getting all these holes appearing in around the base, like this and this. Now we do have falling meteors on the server, but I don't think it is that because we have our meteor shields. We still occasionally get some meteorites falling, but they don't do any damage because of the shields. I think this was from a Lycanites mob that called one of the mobs called the Epians that spawn at night, and then when they hit daylight they plummet to the ground and explode. So I've disabled the exploding of those just today. So hopefully we don't have any of these holes appearing everywhere because they're a bit of a pain to have to repair every time we jump on the server. Particularly when here's some fences disappeared and some here like they look like something hit here and took out the fence, which is a real pain. The other thing I worked on since last episode is this little guy here. I needed some of this frostbound blocks from Railcraft, which takes, if I can find it in anyway, takes ice. And to get ice, you can put, best way I think was to get, for where I am at the moment, put snow in a mana pool in Britannia, and you get ice. So I used this to get heaps of snow, basically. One sec, before we starve to death. That looks pretty good. Yes, so to get lots of snow, basically created the little snow golem. You just come along, grab a shovel, just stand here and get as much snowballs as you need. Just work your way through the shovel. As you can see, it doesn't take long to work through one of these shovels, but it doesn't. We don't need anything really decent here. And then up here, if I can get on the roof, we have some extra utilities. There's a down there. Can we reach it? No. Transfer node with the world interaction upgrade, basically. That will suck up all the snowballs and then put them into all the chests here. And then again with extra utilities, it'll craft the snowballs into the snow blocks. So then you can just grab the snow blocks as you need, go over to our Britannia area and convert them into the ice blocks. Or if you needed snow blocks for anything as well. So yeah, which you can use for these frosty blocks, I think. Again, if I could spell properly, frosty blocks. Yeah, snow around stone, and that's from Britannia as well, just another decorative block. So yeah, nice little snow making machine. But let's see, what will we do now? So this building over here is where we do our mob spawning. So we just a little AFK room in here. Well, we've got two zombie spawners there, and then downstairs the the drop is big enough to remove most of the hearts from normal zombies. At least there's a lot of other the other zombies from special mobs in particular, and some with armor like this guy, and those hungry zombies there which regenerate their health and things. But what we have to do once we just AFK up there and come down and got to kill them and to get the XP and things. But I'd like to automate this a little bit. The extra utilities added some new spikes to its mod in its last release. It's always oop, yeah, right. It's always had spikes. It's always had the iron spikes, but it's added the golden, diamond, and wooden. I think the wooden ones will damage mobs down to half a heart, but not kill them. The gold will kill them and drop XP. Normally they don't, like these ones don't. So that'll kill them and drop XP, and I think the diamond ones will drop player loot, so as if a player killed them. The diamond ones are pretty expensive. You need 3 of the golden and, well, 18 diamonds, which we certainly can't afford at the moment. But the gold one just needs some magical wood, which is the enchanted books, and a bit of gold. Well, a lot of gold, but I think we can spare that gold. So I'd like to be able to put them in place down the bottom, but so have them so that they're on or off. You can either activate them or not, with some pistons to uncover them basically. So I think I'll get those ready and then we'll put things in place and see how it goes. Alright, so we want to put the spikes sort of in the ground, I think, here. And then I've got some sticky pistons to sort of pull back the floor so you can have them on or off. This method will give us the XP, but it won't give us like, you know, zombie heads and things. At this stage we've got 1 billion zombie heads anyway, so we're not in a rush for them. So but I'd like to have this turn on and offable, so that's why the sticky pistons, and we can get the redstone going up to the top so that when you're in the AFK room you can see the button there and choose whether you want to actually have the spikes on or not. So what if we have, say, 2 on each side there like that, and then with the sticky pistons, I wonder what happens if we jump on the spikes. Probably don't really want to find out, do we? Okay, there you go. We take damage. Like so. No. Back one. Because we need to pull them in. So like something like that. And then that. The floor is these guys. Huge cobbles for the floor, I do. Good, okay. And then we'll get some redstone in behind here. So these, and I think we just need the wrench to actually connect them. Let's see, wrench, like so. And then and same with this guy, and then yeah, so then we've got a sign and a lever for up the top there. Just so, yeah, I think most part we'll actually have them on, like I said, but so then we'd have them connected, and then so the floor is closed, and then when you pull the lever upstairs, then they're exposed. So we get sort of different zombies coming through, sort of hungry and baby and things like that. So this should take care of all of them. and then one thing I forgot to get, we will need some vacuum hoppers, because that can suck up the XP orbs, and we then might just ender tank them through to our enchantment room. So I'll wire this up and we'll see how it looks. Alright, I think I've got everything hooked up now, guys. So we have here a little light. It's a status light. So red when it's, well, when the lever's on, and green when it's not. Green means that the spikes are activated, they're exposed. So I put a little, hopefully you can see there, they're in the red there. Gold spikes now available. Lever off equals limelight on equals spikes exposed. Vacuum hoppers will then collect items and XP. So we've got the spikes open now, got the wiring going all the way down. Down here, the wiring's a bit of a mess. I do need to do some more cleaning up down here, but basically it's the infrastructure's in place. We've got the spikes down there, so when we close the lever, the huge cobblestone tiles, they're the ones, they'll close and close it off if we ever need to, but for now they're exposed. We've got the vacuum hoppers there and there to get the liquid XP and items sucked out. The liquid XP goes into that ender tank, which goes to our XP tanks in the enchanting room, and the items just come in here. Just got some rudimentary sorting going on at the moment. Just rotten flesh and heads, they're the ones probably get the most of. I've got brains in there as well, and then everything else is just going to go into these chests. I've converted all the old wood chests to iron chests. So around the back here, just some sort of messy wiring there with the item conduits. No filtering in there at the moment. I need to make some filters, and we'll get some painted facades to hide the wall properly there too, and I should get this ender chest here to send stuff back to our system, stuff that we want sorted. But for the moment I think this will do. Would like to get things like this, the leather tunics, because they can be, you can put these in a furnace to get the leather out of them, which would be handy. And what's that? Okay, there you go. Yeah, I've got some furnaces down here for just reclaiming the stuff from the armor. So I think could eventually hook up those conduits down into here to just do that automatically. But for the moment, I think this is a good enough system for the moment. It'll do us. So it saves us having to come down and just whack things with the swords once they're done, but it does give us the opportunity to do that if there's something in particular we want to get that's not got through the iron spikes, the gold spikes. But we are getting the zombie heads from the gold spikes, which is interesting. So they don't seem to be just specific to players, which is handy. But then again, we've got so many zombie heads, we're not in a hurry for them anyway. So I think that'll do us today. We've had a bit of a good day. Built some stuff here and had some play with some of those nice weapons from Lycanite's mobs. So yeah, I think we've had a good day. So thanks for watching, everyone. We'll see you in the next episode.